you will see more and more stories like this. The affluenza kid who got off for murdering 4 people while driving drunk, and his specific defense was that he was too rich.
They're handing trillions of dollars to the very people who caused the problem. And I'm supposed to be decorous about this? Fuck you! Look, you really don't need to be a terribly careful student of history to figure out that this is going to get resolved in one of 2 ways. We have 2 options here. The first is that we look at our resources and we give at least passing reference to human dignity, and we reform the system and we solve it. The other option is that we kill those evil motherfuckers and we take their shit. That's how it's going to work out.
Acceptance of butt-fucking little boys is somehow the fault of liberal Democrats and, women with degrees in women's studies, or I don't know, the Voting Rights Act of 1963, because, it's just this crazy relativism, and we should go back to the days like on Mad Men, when the man was in charge and he, got this, we all lived in a sexually charged environment.
I would just note, in defense of myself, that we are now down to just a couple of days between mass shootings in America right now, which indicates to me that something fundamental has gone wrong in our society. The most likely culprit for that is the inequality that currently exists. I am not proposing to do to the wealthy 1% anything that they have not done to people like me. And in order to make this society function properly, we are really going to have to figure out a better way to distribute the resources as they exist, because capitalism is the cousin.
Putting these foreign exchange students to work at 17 to sometimes 24-hour days, and paying them less than minimum wage, and on top of that, forcing them to live in McDonald's housing and then charging them rent. So McDonald's wasn't just their employer, it was their landlord. So what they earned at McDonald's barely covered the rent that McDonald's was charging them to work there. You're on the cusp of the 21st century. We seem to be moving right back into that. So when people talk about a law and order society, I think they may actually be referring more to an order society where what you think doesn't mean shit unless you have some special status which lets you do it.
Doesn't seem fair. And we pay a lot more in taxes than those other folks up at the top of the pyramid do. And we're starting to get a little pissed off about it.